Colin was such an approachable person. He was so kind. He didn't get flustered at my a billion questions about who he was and the college and everything. He was just great, and they were willing to work with me on 100 things. I would
But
not
then I
otherwise
was extremely excited. I thought it was pretty cool. And of course, I told all my friends and family. And, because I've never doubted that as soon as I've done all kinds of research in the past on the gaming stuff. And I understand there's a lot in it. It's not just gaming. But when I had told him, like, he could go to college with his gaming. Like, a lot of colleges are offering this gaming thing now. And he was like, I didn't know that. And that made it even more super exciting. I think Justin could probably, anything he puts his mind to, he probably could have gone to college for any reason. But the gaming, it definitely is his passion. So I think that's going to really push the drive for him to want to go to college in Davenport.
He's a fragger. He's going to be really good on the team in terms of skill level. Honestly, one of the biggest things that impressed me wasn't necessarily gameplay. It's his mentality and how he approaches how he wants to play the game. He's someone that says, hey, I've got this goal and I'm going to work for it. I'm going to grind at it to be very successful. We've had a lot of success with students that have had that mentality within our program. That means that they are willing to put in the work and the time, the effort. And sometimes I think they actually compete above their ranking, which is awesome. So, just how he handles himself and how he approaches situations, I think was one of the biggest things that impressed me. And also the kid can just aim and shoot, which is awesome as well. It's very important for an FPS title. He's just kind of a very down to earth, humble kid. He comes from pretty humble beginnings. He's someone that has had to work for everything that he's earned so far. And I think that's translated very much into how he approaches the game he plays. I was someone that went between the ages of birth and 13 years old. I grew up in a trailer park. I've never really come from a household that had a ton of extra cash laying around. I worked since I was 14. I was earning a paycheck since I was 15. So I really understand that kind of, I've got to claw my way to the top mentality. And I think that's one of the things that caught my eye. One, it's relatable. Like, I've been there. I know what it's like to, to live in those type of situations. But also I understand that mentality of no one's going to give it to me. I've got to go and get it myself. I have to earn it. And that's really commendable. Based on conversations with him and knowing the culture of our team as it stands, especially with some of our really big key guys, he'll fit in really well. He's going to be a very good team player, and that's very important for us. I think whenever we sat down, I said, here's the things that we need out of our players. We need to make sure that they fit. And he's a really good fit. And I think he'll just slide into that roster. Most likely he'll be on the starting roster and he'll just start from day one, and it'll just feel natural.